everybody, it's another episode of Grillin and Chillin with Versace. Today, we're going to be making a long stretch burrito, jail style, prison style. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be lit, it's going to be loaded, it's going to be exclusive. So today, here's how we're going to start this off. We got some Spanish rice, and we're going to take that, we're going to throw this out in the bag. And if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? If you've been, never been, you heard stories, you know we cook with bags. So check this out. Get the rice in there. Oh, so we got that seasoning chunk in there too. You know what I'm saying? That Spanish rice seasoning chunk in there looking nice. I gotta bust that down a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Spread that on the rice. Alright. From there, we're gonna bust down our little ramen mix. So we got these noodles, we got beef noodles. So basically what we're gonna do now, we're gonna take these noodles, we're gonna bust them down. You know what I'm saying? You gotta throw them down there, bust them up real nice, real fine. You get the noodles, bust them down real quick. You know what I'm saying? So finally bust it down. All right, so you guys, you know, the first time I think I ever made a spread was back in 2017. I got locked up for, I think it was a carjacking or like an armed robbery or something like that. I don't know, it was something wild. But yeah, long story short though, OG was in there, he was cooking some food up, and I looked at the tray, and it looked like, you know, he was an Asian cat too, you know what I'm saying? It looked like he was cooking like some like Chinese food spread in there, you know what I'm saying? Talking about fried rice and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, gee, what is that? You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't have the carrots in there, the little green beans, the peas and stuff, you know what I'm saying? A bag of rice, and you know what I'm saying? And like, it looked colored though, like colored like rice and everything like that. It was crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like the fried rice, like you imagine what the fried rice looked like. Come on, if you've seen it, you know. You know, but like in jail, you see that fried rice, the way he looked, he had it looking, it looked so like luxuriously, like lushly made. Like it looked like it came from something off the streets. Bro had the little carrots and everything cut up all nice and fine and everything like that. He had the egg on the side, you know what I'm saying? Cut in two. It looked fresh, though, you know what I'm saying? And I asked OG, he was like, you want to try something, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't never had one of these little things. He's like, bro, you want a taco? I'm like, what's a taco? OG handed me a piece of bread. Folded the bread up, bro, put the spread inside the bread, and he lost taco, bro. I must have died right there, right? Like, this is crazy, but man, I put some of that little mayonnaise on there. You know, they got that little sweet mayonnaise in there. I put some mayonnaise on top of that taco, man, took a bite. I swear, man, I fell in love with the flavor. The flavor was just so unique. It was different. It was versatile. It was juicy. Still, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was moist.
Yes, sir.
I love that.
So we got the noodles. You got the noodles going in here?
Yeah, we got the noodles mixing there with the rice, you know, seasoning, all that stuff and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Give it that flavor.
Okay.
Now, long story short, we're going to take some of this.
What we got? We got the meat too for y'all?
Yeah, we got the meat.
Smoked sausage.
You know what I'm saying? Beef jerky stick with the cheese, you know what I'm saying?
With the
jalapeno cheese stick, you already know. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get some of this hot water.
And if y'all know, y'all know. If y'all been locked up, you know, man, these are struggle meals, but these is fire when you come together, when you got the beans. You get the refried beans going. You getting that rice going right now. You put the rice with the noodles, huh?
Yeah.
Yep, see, smart move. Get that flavor all going together.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Tortillas. Want to do me a favor, brother? You hold this real quick?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Bust this down.
Hold it.
I want to shake them up too much.
Adding more of them noodles.
Yes,
help my boy out right quick. Add more of these noodles.
I'm liking the smell of that flavor off that seasoning and that rice, man. That shit smells hella good.
Yeah.
All right, so from there, I'll take this, add a little bit more hot water in there just so they can expand, you know, get their nice fullness.
A little more hot water. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Get them in there.
What you gonna do? Tie him up after you done?
Yeah, I'm gonna put one of these little beef seasonings in there. You know what I'm saying? To get that flavor.
Okay.
Mix them with the little Mexican flavor. You know what I'm saying? Get some of that beef seasoning in there. Oh.
Get back to this camera, y'all. Let me know when you need any more help.
So bam, we got that in there. Got that in the bag. Next thing you know, we're on tying it. We'll tie them up.
Make sure you get that nice seal.
Mm-hmm. We'll tie them up. Y'all know how this go already. Okay, sit him down. Set that to the side right there. Let that cook and marinate. Next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna continue mashing up my chips and stuff. So that way, when all this other stuff is all prepared and done, everything comes out looking all right and nice. Everything's still gonna be hot, fresh to the crunch. And you see, we got all different types of brands of chips too. We got Doritos, you know what I'm saying? We got hot Cheetos, we got the Fritos.
You got his trash for you, big dog.
Yes, sir. I even got the French fries. And you know, we can't forget about the real chicharrones, man. The hot and spicy crackling. That's what makes the meal. So, next, I'm gonna be busting these open. Ooh, ooh. Nose in the bag. You know what I'm saying? You know how the pork rinds go in the bag. Next, we're gonna take up this sausage right here. We're gonna finally chop this up into like nice little cubes or whatever. Like, you know, some people like their meat with a little bit more bite in it too. You know, so depending on just basically, you know, how you cook your food or like, you know, how you prefer to be able to eat your meals. Some people like their meat a little bit thicker than others, which we like to call chunky. Chunky butt. Featherweight. Man, I remember that Eddie Murphy movie, man. You ever seen the Nutty Professor, man?
Yeah, that Nutty Professor crazy. I remember the first time I ever had a spread pea.
Yeah.
Bruh, I got locked up. I was like, man, what is y'all making, bruh? They had it by the table. I'm like, what is this, bro? They're like, this is a spread. It's like, give me a noodle and throw up in here with us. You feel me? I threw a noodle up in there, brother. I took it back to my cell. Or actually, it was by the TV. Matter of fact, we still had our little out time. Bro, I sat down and ate it. I was like, bro, this smack, bro.
Fact. Yeah, these meals they're like one of those things that I literally like have taken with me my entire life, and ever since the first time I've ever experienced my first type of spread. Yeah. You know, like this has stuck with me forever. You know, I've always cooked spreads at home. I'm cooking for my niece and nephew, or cooking for my brother, you know what I'm saying, and everybody else that be around me. Yeah. So it's like once I learned the experience of like what a spread is, it like quickly just took my interest, especially because it's got all my favorite little snacks inside of it: Cheetos, beans. You know,
it's like a struggle. It's like a struggle meal, but you taking it to the next level type. Of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like you would imagine, like, you know what I'm saying, when you ain't got nothing else to survive off of. You know what I'm saying? You getting them nasty ass gel plates. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to eat that stuff, and then it's like you get commissary and it's chips, meat, and you know a bunch of other stuff. Well, you get creative with that. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to get creative and innovative to be able to survive, because it's like, if you know your own the quality of what your taste is, you know what I'm saying, and what they're feeding you and up to your qualities, we're gonna make something that's 10 times better just to shit.
Off top, makes sense. Makes sense. Let me get back to this camera, y'all. He's gonna get back to it, man. The pork rinds in the bag.
All right, so next, pork rinds. So now we got pork rinds in there, Pop. You know what's next. So before we bust down some of these Cheetos for the topping, we're gonna get some of these hot Cheetos, and we're gonna pop those in the bag. You know what I'm saying? You don't want them to get all soggy in there, so we're gonna put those in there. Boom. We're gonna flip this over, so that way, you know what I'm saying, the heat sits on the bottom too. We're gonna take some of this. You know what this is? This is the tea bag. You know what I'm saying? Asian man taught me the tea bag is the best way to flavor in your food. So we're gonna put a little bit of that tea bag in there just to give it, you know what I'm saying, it's a little bit of zest and flavor. Set that to the side. Next, I want to take this jelly, and I got the fruit spread, you know what I'm saying? You know, with the jelly. You can't cook the meal without the jelly. So we got us some good jelly, some fine squeezable jelly. We're gonna add that in there. You know what I'm saying? Get that jelly in there. I don't put too much in there. That's how we're gonna make our little sauce. You know what I'm saying? We got that jelly in there. And trust me, it looks mighty crazy right now. But what I'm telling you is when you actually do decide to try it, it's gonna be the bombest thing that you ever tried in your life. I promise you that. So next, this is the seasoning packet that contains the onion powder and onion flavor. It's a little zesty, but it's not too zesty. But that's that flavor. So I'm gonna sprinkle that in there. And you would think of this seasoning like being like almost like a chili lime, you know what I'm saying, soup seasoning. But this one is from a foreign soup maker that I like to use from overseas. I can't give y'all guys my resources because those are my exclusives. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a secret recipe, which I call it. I also need that mustard because today we're going to be taking this into zesty honey mustard land. I'm going to be busting down with the mustard. Yeah, sound like my bitch's pussy. Just kidding. Cut that out. So now we're going to enter into adding the mustard inside here with the jelly, so that way we can begin to create our sauce, but only after we decide to chop this meat. All right, so now get that chopped up. We're gonna chop this into 4s, 8s, and 16ths. So that way we get all types of bite inside of this meat. All right. Not bad. All right, so now we're gonna add this in there. All the meat. We're going to continue to chop up our beef jerky and the cheese, which, you know, also makes the meal. You get these up in there with them pork rinds, and that sauce gets you going. Ooh, boy. This is like Grandma used to say, you know, when you're in the kitchen and you're cooking, bro, if you got a passion for food, it's going to be the thing that makes you you. It'll also bring you a fat belly, which I got. All right, so now that all that stuff properly combined in a pot, we're gonna go back to this beef seasoning. With this gallant and lovely burrito, we're gonna be creating our beef honey mustard sauce. Get that beef seasoning in there. Oh yeah. All right, so now beef seasoning's in there. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna kind of mix this around. You gotta mix it up so it creates that saucy flavor. You want to get the filling of the Cheetos, the hot Cheetos, flavor powder off of there. You want to make sure that your sausages and everything got fully covered in sauce and everything like that, because you don't want just like one part of your meal tasting like jelly and the other half tasting like mustard. So you gotta thoroughly mix it up. It creates its own type of sauce, you know, it gives it its own uniqueness, flavoring. And when it's done, it's gonna go on top of this burrito, and it's gonna be, honestly, it's gonna be amazing. It's something you guys ain't never seen before. Some people have never seen it, some people have. But I guarantee you this is gonna make you wanna go make a spread. We got that properly mixed up. Look at how that looks. That looks lovely. Look at that. It's all shiny and caramelized. You guys wanna get a close up on this? Look at that. That's lovely. Looks amazing. So now that you got your stuff like that, right? You're gonna take that, put that to the side. Sometimes most people will like take it, they want to let it heat up a little bit. They'll take it and put it in the hot pot. I'm just gonna take it, set it right next here to my rice because we're making a burrito or a big burrito. I'm gonna get all of my beans and my tortillas. Then y'all know about the cheese squeeze. Squeeze them cheese. You got the big old squeeze them cheese. And today we're using pre-fried beans, so this is going to be a little bit easier than actually using the dry pinto beans and rehydrating them. These are already rehydrated in the bag, so it's going to be a lot easier for me to roll this burrito. Set this up. So now we're going to take these tortillas and we're going to lace these all across the table. So while I'm lacing these across the table, I'm gonna tell you about this one day. I made one of these burritos like this before. I was in the cell. You know, we was in there drinking the Pruno and stuff, you know, chilling, enjoying our time, trying to be cool. And homie asked me if he can get it on one of the spreads, man. And I was like, you know, yeah, it's good. You can get it on the spread. You know what I'm saying? It's no big. It's all good. You know, it's all love, brother. Bro's like, I ain't got nothing to put it on the spread now. I was like, what? How you gonna ask to get in on the spread and eat with fellow people that's, you know what I'm saying, throwing in a bunch of food and stuff like that too, providing meals, and you ain't gonna have nothing to throw in but like a simple noodle. He's like, I just got one noodle. Like, what you mean? You better take that one noodle on down the road. It ain't gonna help me over here. But then I felt bad after I did it, so I told him he can come back. That's all he get though. At one time, bro.
I was about to say you did him dirty with the one noodle. I would have definitely threw him in the spread for the one noodle. That was dirty.
I felt bad, bro. Like,
okay, I was about
because
to
you know
say,
how
bro.
everybody be complaining like, oh, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like he ain't got what, you know what I'm saying, to throw it on the spread and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you can't eat with us.
I used to feed. I ain't gonna lie. I used to feed the unit. You feel me? So like
when I had it, yeah, it was good.
But it was only like Friday night, so don't come to my cell Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Only Friday we finna all eat. That's it.
Right, that makes sense.
Even if you come with one noodle, it was cool. Like at least you're trying to contribute. You know what I mean? But don't ever leave nobody out.
Right, no, yeah, I wouldn't want nobody to do it to me. You know what I'm saying? So
you let them in though?
Yeah, for sure. Let them in. I made the burrito, like I just threw in a bunch of stuff from my commissary myself. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And covered his plate. But yeah, it was just all out of love. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I know how it feels to come in someplace and basically not, you know what I'm saying, have food or money or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Especially for them first timers, P. You know, people that don't even know about commissary, they come late.
They mean they're sick.
You know what I mean? Like, should be getting tricky. Okay, you putting a little water. Okay, you doing a little. I think Versace think we really in the county right now. We really doing this. Ain't playing around. It's authentic. That's what I'm gonna call this right here. Authentic.
Right. Because, you know, this is the way that I was taught to make the burritos. You got to stick everything together, make sure the tortillas are stuck together.
You ever made the wet burrito in the cup one?
Oh yeah, I love that one.
That's me. I love that one.
Right, that's one of my favorites too to make. You got to make sure that you have those tumbler cups. Lots of the times, you know what I'm saying, we want to make those at home because we ain't got them tumblers, man. They ain't gonna sit right. You want your burritos to be nice and fat and chunky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I love mine.
Throw a little mayonnaise on the top with the little nacho cheese.
What I'm saying? Like, hey, but it's gonna be almost pretty much similar to that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, yeah, I'm gonna let you get back to it. Let me get a close up for him right quick.
Yes, sir. Bam. So now you got the wrap ready. You know what I'm saying? And from there, we're gonna go on. Take this cheese, put this to the side. We got our meat and everything. We got our chips. Gotta prep these up. All right, so here's how this is gonna go. Now, when I tell you, this is probably one of the best parts of making this burrito. It's so fun. You know, we gotta put down our infuse because this is like our thing. You know, gotta infuse it with everything. So we're gonna take that infuse. We're gonna keep putting this infuse in our food on our tortillas, or tortillas, and make sure that all the infused gets properly distributed, so that with every bite you get that infused flavor. Now, I'm gonna take these, give them a little smash. Don't throw them down too much. Give these a layer. You know what I'm saying? Once you kind of get some of these, they're all even. You know what I'm saying? And you want to line everything up nice and proper. You know what I'm saying? Proper like. We'll do the same thing with these. And everything's got to be layered. Like, you know how they make the 7-layer burrito? We're going to layer everything. Damn. Get them layers on there. Next we're going to go with our beans. I'll layer the beans. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fire. All right, so now, next thing to do is take this nice little pot right here. Oh, it's kind of hot. All right, so we're gonna have to cut them off. I'm gonna get a squeezer.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? Squeeze them in there. It's nice and hot. I'll do this quick. Burn your fingers off. Oh man. Yeah, look at that. I'm gonna spread that out. Throw out the burrito. Try everybody gets a nice little chunk of bite in there. With that melon filling. Oh yeah. All right, so now we got that part in there. Bam. That's how we're gonna do this. Yes, sir. Now we're gonna take our meat and actually, you know what? What I want to do is I want to properly layer this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this bag. It's kind of like a little cover. And I want to just like, you know what I'm saying? Shuffle them into the burrito shape. So that way, when it's time to wrap them and roll them, you know what I'm saying, everything's layered up properly. All right, so there we go. Now that's properly put down. And next, we're gonna do our meats. Cheetos. I'm gonna layer that directly on top. Spread them out. Look at that. You see how lovely that looks? Don't forget to squeeze your little juices. You know what I'm saying? Can't miss the juice, you know what I'm saying? That's that lovely. All right, so now I'm gonna continue to use this bag again. And just kind of like line this up, spread out the meat. So everybody gets their little fill of the bite. That's sexy right there. I'm not even gonna cap. You know, for a fat man, this is a fat man dream right here. I'm like looking at it already, starting to salivate. Oh, man. Oh yeah, them pork rinds are on hit. Oh my God. All right, let's do this, man. I'm ready, man. I'm hungry, man. I'm hungry. I tell you, I'm hungry, man. Like, oh, let's do this. Come on, Burrito it up. You know what I'm saying? Come on, look. I didn't taste that pork rind. Now I'm ready. I'm like foaming out the mouth. You're trying to get this thing ready. Like, come on, let's do it. Cooking that gel spread. All right, so that kind of thick, so I'm gonna have to chop him just a little bit. Get that open because he is fighting with me. There we go. All right, so now get that corner of the cheese off. We're gonna take this baby and we're gonna do our cheese drizzle. Now we're gonna roll this thing. Take this tortilla and fold them like a real tortilla. You know what I'm saying? You gonna slip that. Fold that. Wrap that. I'm gonna take this bag right here, Pop. And fill them. All right, boys. You see how we're wrapping this big boy burrito right here? This is something you can take to your family. You know what I'm saying? You want to take a snack on the road with you guys. You guys are on a long trip. You make yourself one of these big old burritos. Y'all can share this, pop it open. You know what I'm saying? Bust it down. Just pass it around the car. Take a smorgasbord bite, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, I'm about to bust this down. Show you guys what it looks like on the inside. Look at that. Bust down. Tell me that don't look great. Unravel that thing. That's magnificent. You can taste the honey mustard, like the jelly sweet, the flaming hot Cheetos in there. The Spanish fries, the beans got their own flavor. Everything is just amazing. Look at that cheese in there. Look at that. Look how it oozes out. But yeah, this is it for now. Grillin and chilling with Versace. We out here. Gone.